Wow, this is something I really didn't expect. I didn't expect for me to be able to hit 500 subscribers. I really didn't expect to have many subscribers at all. You know, the purpose of my channel has always been to reach unbelievers, and I really expected a lot of pushback and a lot of persecution from my channel, you know, because really who I'm trying to reach is atheists, people who don't believe. So I didn't really expect to have any subscribers at all. I expected really for people to be kind of just, you know, pushing back, but I wanted to plant these seeds because one thing I know is that just because somebody doesn't come to the faith right away, the seeds that you plant of truth and that you give people this logic of the existence of God, you know, later on in life it can play a part, you know. So I'm real grateful for the people who have subscribed. And one thing I really didn't think of is I didn't think of maybe a lot of Christians that would like my material and also be able to use some of this stuff in a practical sense when evangelizing. So I didn't think of this, and now I see that, you know, if I have 500 subscribers, you know, these must be Christians, because I highly doubt it's going to be atheists that are subscribing to me. So this is something I didn't really think of. And God always has a plan, you know, different than ours. It always happens that way. We make a plan, and then God has something different, you know. I believe in Proverbs it says that man will devise his path, but God guides his steps. He directs the steps. So, you know, I came up with my idea. My idea was to just pretty much confront atheism, because I believe that's the biggest problem. Of course, our biggest enemy is unbelief. So this was the purpose of my channel, and was to question popular opinion. So it was never my plan to be popular. You know, it was to question popular beliefs and popular opinions. You know, just like Jesus, one of the phrases he said a lot was, "You've heard it said, but I say unto you." So in other words, yeah, it might be popular and a lot of people are saying this, but I'm telling you, this is the truth. And this is still the goal of my channel, is to question what people think is popular, what people think Christianity is all about, and to really understand what the Bible truly teaches on a lot of these subjects, and understand all the fallacious arguments against Christianity and how easily they're debunked by somebody who's truly and honestly seeking God. So I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed, because you actually are helping a lot, and you are a part of the ministry by subscribing. You know, I've always kind of thought of it as being a vain thing to ask for likes and comments in the videos. I kind of feel like it's vain, and it's kind of like to puff up the video, you know, but there really is a lot of practical use in it. So I'm going to try to remember to start asking for likes and comments, because it really is helping the ministry. So there's a verse right here in 1 Corinthians 3:6-8, because I might plant a seed, but every single like, every single subscribe, every single comment is like water on top of that seed. So you actually are a part of the ministry and are one with me whenever you have subscribed, liked, or left a comment. I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. You know, God is going to give the increase. There's nothing I can say that hasn't come from God anyways. The knowledge that I've gotten has been from me being transformed by the word of God, me transformed by other men and women that I've gotten this wisdom from, that have been transformed by the word of God. The word of God is the source of my wisdom. Everything I've learned has come from God. So, you know, everything that I got, I have to give all the praise and all the glory unto God. But anybody that helps out, you're also that water. Every like is a drop of water on top of that seed that I might plant. But even my seed and even your water is nothing without the power of God. And he's the one that changes hearts. So my job, as Greg Bonson, somebody I really like to listen to, as he said, our job is not to change the heart of people, but it's just to shut their mouth. You know, so this is what we're really supposed to do. All these arguments and all these things that are coming against Christianity, I'm here to defend, and I'm going to stand firm. I'm not going to change up my stance. I'm not going to try to be popular or any of these things. So, you know, in 1 Peter 3:15, we're told to sanctify God in our heart. That's a very important part. Sanctify God in our heart and always be ready to give a defense for the hope that is in us. And this word defense, or this is really coming from the Greek word apologia, which is a reasoned defense, to show people that there is reason, there is logic in our faith. So I'm always going to be ready to give a reasoned defense for the hope that is in me. It's transformed my life, and I know it can do it for other people too. I just want to thank everybody again, because you know there's a lot of people out there, a lot of atheists that need to hear this message, and there's a lot of people that maybe even are Christians, but they have a real pragmatic way of looking at things. You know, pragmatism. They say, oh, well, he must not be talking about nothing because he doesn't have any views, or he doesn't have, you know, he must not be talking about nothing because people don't like him. And this is the pragmatism. And you can't really find truth, and you can't find quality stuff by looking at the people around him. You know, if that was true, you know, Hitler had a bunch of followers, but does that mean he was doing something good or something right? You know, Jim Jones had a lot of followers, but does that mean he was doing something true or right? You know, people are deceived very easily because they follow. But hopefully, by people seeing the subscribers that I have now, and seeing the views that I'm starting to get, hopefully it will lead more people. So I thank everybody once again, because there was a time, maybe just a few months back, you know, I wouldn't get any more than 4 to 8 views from my videos. You know, that's all I would get. And now, you know, I have videos that have thousands of views, and I just dropped a video yesterday and it's almost 80 views, you know, and this is just a big jump, and I'm really grateful for that. And I don't look at my views as numbers, and I never did. I look at each one as a soul, because that's a human soul that is watching that video and hearing these things. So I really cherish each and every view, and I always have. That's why I never got discouraged when I was only getting 2 or 3 views. I kept on making, because those 2 or 3 people matter, and those 2 or 3 people can reach other people. So my goal of my channel hasn't changed. I thank you for the views, and I do ask that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot. God bless. Remember, my channel is a Christian questioning popular opinion. In 2 Corinthians 10:5, we're told to destroy all arguments and lofty opinions that rise up against the knowledge of God, and to take every thought captive to Christ. Something to think about.